This week we're going to be doing week 6 of our social studies article, and we're going to be focusing on explorers. Go ahead and put your first and last name on the very top corner and number it page 1. So remember, this is page 1 from top to the bottom. Open up your article and number page 2. So all of this is page 2. On the other side, this is page 3 from the top to the bottom. But I do want to point out to you that this on page 2 is called Blazing a Westward Trail. All of this section starts on page 2, and it does continue all the way to page 3 until you see this line. So again, Blazing a Westward Trail is page 2 and 3. Turn the last page in the article. It's going to be page 4 from top to bottom. Okay, go ahead and turn over to page 1, and we're going to read this section called Community Heroes Explorers. Okay, let's get ready. American Indian communities. American Indians were the first people who started communities in what is now the United States. The Indians of each community spoke the same language. They lived in the same kind of homes. They cooked and ate their foods in the same way. They used things they found in nature for food, clothing, and shelter. They lived off the land for thousands of years before explorers and settlers came from Europe. European communities. Christopher Columbus sailed to North America in 1492. That was more than 500 years ago. People from Europe began coming to North America. They wanted to build communities. They also hoped to find gold and other valuable things. Life in the new communities was hard. The people had to work very hard. Many people became sick and died. Some communities did not last very long. Others got help from American Indians. The more communities began to grow, more and more people came to America to build communities. English colonies. Most of the early communities were on the East Coast. Many were English colonies. The people in these colonies had to obey the King of England. Many of them did not like English taxes and laws. They wanted to be able to make their own rules and laws. The colonies fought a long war with England and became the United States of America. More new communities. After the war against England, the United States kept growing. People began finding new paths leading west. They explored the frontier. This was a wilderness area beyond the edge of the communities. We often call these first people to settle in an area pioneers. In 1803, the United States bought land from France. The land was called Louisiana Territory. It was west of the Mississippi River. Many pioneers moved west to start new communities in the Louisiana Territory. And here it says, American Indians started the first communities in what eventually became the United States. So that's what the picture is about. Now go ahead and get your gray sheet out. Make sure you put your first and last name on the very top. And go ahead and do the questions that I have listed on the board.